but we are the only one that has the honor of bearing the name Seros. As
Nice.
a member of the church, you should probably study up on the history of Seros and the Knights.
I already did. Yeah, actually. Okay. Um. I don't see this. YouTube. Keep moving, increase speed, increase strength, increase his HP. Okay. Yeah.
Professor,
Hi there, Ferdinand.
Do you know of the Iyer family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire. The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes.
Uh, I'm ready.
All right, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Bergles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhardt's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs.
Okay.
His father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Iyer, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future.
I look forward to that.
There is nothing I cannot achieve.
Alright. The cathedral. The cathedral. Hmm. Magnificent cathedral.
here's an idea.
Am I here to what?
I hear the Officers' Academy of the monastery was founded about 2 centuries ago. The eastern region of Fodlan was being invaded by Almyra, and so the Archbishop of the time took measures to prevent the border from being taken.
That's good.
In order to ensure Fodlan would be safe from potential threats, she deemed it necessary to raise a generation of excellence. That is how the establishment was founded, though its purpose has changed over the years.
I can imagine it would have changed over the years. Okay, there's quite a few people in there, but it doesn't look like anybody's on the sidelines. They're all here.
I have a favor to ask.
Music. Okay.
The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh,
Mhm.
Professor, did you come to pray to the gods?
Yes. That's right.
Me too. Shall we pray together?
There's something else. It is the duty of every Fodlan noble to demonstrate piety towards Seros. Have you
Uh-huh.
also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor?
Sure.
You don't sound terribly sure. Perhaps you are not of noble birth? After all, devotion is not as essential for a commoner.
Wow. This guy is really stupid.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indek, Saint Macul, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Setline. Who is your favorite, Professor?
Mhm.
You are a member familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions.
You the
I
quest.
have something to ask of you.
Alright. Okay, good. We found everybody there. Alright.
Here's an idea. Well,
Let's see. That person sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't figure out who.
Hmm?
Do you need me for something? Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
Alright. This game is a long game. Very long. And depending on how much you put into, like, efforting stuff, it can be even longer. Like, grinding and stuff. Down, let me see how long. Okay. A single playthrough takes roughly 40 to 50 hours. Because the game features 4 distinct story routes, seeing everything it has to offer can easily take upwards of 150 to 200 plus hours. So, it can take a lot. It can take a very long time. I mean, technically, I don't have to go around talking to everybody if I don't want to, but... Actually, yeah, I don't really need to talk to everybody. You know what? Hang on, I will. Let's have some fun. Alright. There's a poll! While we wait on that, I'm going to talk to the people.
We accept the necessity,
Just so that we're not just sitting here waiting for the poll to be done.
but it is still a surprise to be tasked with punishing bandits.
Good UI. Clearly I'm being stupid.
It is a rather different sort of mission. It makes me wonder what the Archbishop is planning.
I have no idea.
for some students, this will be their first time stepping onto a real battlefield. It's
Yes, it is.
important they're mentally prepared. As for me, do I look green to you? Is there anything else
Maybe.
you wish to ask me about regarding spending your time at the monastery or battles?
I have specialty training.
Students have much to learn from other students. Professors can also share their knowledge with each other. You should consider seeking instruction from Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela. I think you'll find their insight quite interesting.
Okay.
Which house a student is assigned to depends on where they're from. That said, each professor has their own area of expertise. So if a student is adamant about it, it is possible to switch someone from one house to another, pending your approval, of course.
Makes sense.
Come closer with the students partaking in the various activities around the monastery. You'll be able to talk to them about such things.
Yep. Alright. Nobody voting.
It's thanks to my adoptive father, Lenato, that a commoner like me is here at the academy. He is the very model of chivalry.
Someday,
Mhm.
just like him.
But yeah, there's a lot of hours on this. I want to recruit you. I know you'll turn me down and say no. Okay, over here.
Bridget, Elmira, Thusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the academy.
That is true.
A word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
I know. I like games with a lot of hours, especially if they like break it up between like fighting and not fighting. Like if it's all just fighting or all just story, it kind of starts to get a little bit on the dull side. But when they split it up the way it does like here, it's like, oh, all right.
Their identities are a closely guarded secret.
Okay.
You know, Professor, there are some things I'll just never understand.
Like,
Like the other night, I went on a date with a dashing, handsome, strong young knight. Oh, I'm a bit weak just remembering him. Anyway, do you know what that no-good jerk said when we got back to my room? He said, "What a mess. I'm afraid to go in there." Can you believe it?
dude, why would you insult a woman's room like that? Even if it is a mess, you don't have to say it like that. You could just be like, oh, you must be super busy all the time. You've not had time to tidy up. Or, you know, something nicer than what a mess, I'm afraid to go in there. How rude.
You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy? Not me, that's who. Afraid to go in there. Some knight he is.
Yeah, there's also that factor, the night. And then there's the amiibo gazebo. When you scan an amiibo here, certain items will appear at random in the monastery and all of your save files. You'll get higher quality items for scanning Fire Emblem character amiibo. Each Fire Emblem character amiibo may also provide unique rewards. I didn't see what the poll said. I see. Well, I don't know how to use these. Oh. Do you want to use the amiibos or nah? Because I do have amiibos. I can use them. I have like Chrome from Awakening. And a few Monster Hunter ones, but that's the point.
Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness.
Yeah.
And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather?
Cool.
I have agreements. In Bridget, I am able to be wearing much lighter clothes.
Perhaps there are way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed. Hi, Professor. Were you just eavesdropping on me? Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
That is true. That is very true. Hello.
Would you kindly do something for me?
Sure. Ginger tea. Nice. But today's special. Ooh, we're gonna have to come back and.
I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty?
True.
How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
I personally like sweet.
Ooh, same. I'll definitely remember that.
Who doesn't like sweet? I mean, they're sweet. Well, I guess some people. Okay, let's see.